manager. These are not the droids you're looking for. I gotta give them a little razzle dazzle. That's what I give. Let me prepare myself mentally and emotionally and physically. Oh, Dark Souls time, how I hate this game. Oh, you came out of nowhere, I didn't expect to see you here, sir. Oh, Dark Souls time, it's the time of year we hate. I'm rolling around on the ground sometimes because that's the only thing I know how to do. It's a terrible time. This man has got some shield. He's got another friend, and everything is great. My girl wants to bury bodies all the time, bury all the bodies all the time. Doesn't fit quite as well. Bananas and pajamas, they slowly poison you. Now don't go wasting my precious time. Uh-oh. Do you ever just feel like sometimes you just need like a really good think and you just feel like climbing down in like an old abandoned well somewhere where like no one knows you're there and just sitting in like the darkness for like day and night with not really much food and like a very small supply of water just so you can like, you know, really think about things.
In an old abandoned well.
Yeah, you know. It was sincere. It was. I am gonna legitimately miss Clarence after I stab him and let all the air empty out of him and commend his soul into whatever balloon hell exists. Because you know Clarence isn't getting into balloon heaven. Not with the life he's led. No. It's straight to balloon hell for Clarence. Forget this haiku. It's not about that one time, with all of the blood dripping from my hands, feeling their body grow cold. It's not about that. Hope it was fun with the haiku. You got auto-modded for Piranha? Demeat. What the heck? Punch maybe. You maybe did. Don't worry about it. I don't know why I have Piranha. It's a banned term. That's a weird one. Was that like a slang I don't know about? Circa, I swear to God. Circa, you just wait. As soon as I sell my house, you're in trouble. It's probably, yeah, it's, thank you for the hydrate, Sebo. Also, Sebo, hello. Hope you're doing well. Punch, you definitely won. I was thinking pariah. Maybe it's like they like maybe it was a like misspelling or something. Night, Chubsy. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you have a lovely evening. I did remove them, so I did. Oh my God, I need to go to. I was just thinking, Circa. I was like, if I when I shouldn't say if, when I meet Circa in real life, because it's gonna happen at some point, it whisper on your. I don't think people will like that. People hate it when I do ASMR stuff. People always say it's creepy. When Circa does it, it's like cool, and Mac's like, oh, it gives me the tingles. Whenever I try ASMR stuff, people are like, that's very creepy, Rusalka. You need to stop. Have I checked out Metaphor? I have not. Hi, Asahi des. Demo, Demeat. I desu ne. But yeah. Thank you, Circa. Circa, I was just talking about fighting people earlier today. Yeah, that one toxic commenter who just is like piranha, minnows, guppies, sharks. I was trying to see how many I could do before I missed a beat, and it wasn't very many, was it? It's on in. Metaphor is still in the wrapping. What is Metaphor? I'm assuming it's a game. What is this? I need to look it up now. Metaphor. Game. Oh. Metaphor Re Fantasio? Oh, Italian Persona. Oh. Okay. The throne sits empty after the king's assassination, with no heirs, with a The will of the late king decrees that the next monarch will be elected by the people. Interesting. Oh my god. Nat, please. I've never played any of the Persona games. I hear they're fun. I know I've watched Sharvana play a little bit of one. As if that's gonna work. I don't know. I'm trying to get the Nat and I'm failing. It's a JRPG about election and racism. Well, what about we're playing one right now? It's not a JRPG, but are sharks classified as fish? I think they're like chondrichthyes. I don't know. I think they're fish, but they're like cartilage fish. So they're like not vertebrates, I think is the difference. I'm not sure though. Don't quote me on that. I won't be able to find you. That's probably true. You'll be able to find me though. You'll be able to like see me through the crowd. It's mostly Mac. Yeah, Mac is driving up the price of headphones. Let's be fair. Interesting. Okay. Oh, it's full of tall people? Okay, well then. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like in LA I'm gonna not be that. There's gonna be plenty of people who stand out more than me. My friends were telling me about a game, Identity 5. Have any of you played Identity 5? It's a long shot. I don't think it's like... I think it's mostly popular in China. My Chinese lab mates were telling me about it. They're like huge fans of it. 43 years.
Time flies.
Yeah. Look, we advanced the game. It's... they just basically like very briefly described it to me, but it sounds like it's kind of like a Dead by Daylight. Like you have one person hunting and you have like a team of 4 that's trying to escape. And they, I guess there's like teams that play this. So there's like official teams and stuff, and they both like are rooting for like different teams or something. But there's like the competition. So they've like gone to competitions where their teams were playing. They also play it, I guess. But it's like not on a platform. It's like a website. It's not on Steam or anything. But I told them I would maybe play it sometime, but I'm shit at those games. I'm like really terrible at those. Like I'm bad at most games, but those games I'm like very bad at. Ask them if there are C rates. Oh man. Or crates a C rate? I don't know. It looked very like chibi kind of art style. Crates. I don't even know what crates are in Dead by Daylight though. I know there's like the pallets that you slam on people. Is that a crate? Does that count? What have we been doing all that time?
The 20s saw a decade of urban war, west of the river leveled, offshore platforms in flames. Still, it's regarded as an improvement on what came before.
Don't forget Wendy's book.
19 was simply hell.
I agree. And then 20 wasn't that. Don't even get me started on 20. Chibi unironically.
The 30s? Things settled down in the 30s. Revachol East transformed itself into the world's largest tax haven, with the international community's blessing. For the first time in a long time, it seemed like things were going somewhere.
Also... I guess I can say this. I guess I can like announce this. Please don't like try to like... You guys are all cool. Don't ever try to like stalk me or anything. I did get a manuscript published this month, so I'm like quite excited. I finally got some of my research published, so I'm like very excited about that. That's all I will say. But so there has been some good this month so far, so I enjoy that. But yeah, I was just thinking about that, but Mac helped a little bit with it, so that's why I was thinking about it, because I was like, Mac did help me a bit. Stalker 2 comes out this, I know, right? But yeah, I'm very pleased about that. And I think I actually am gonna have another paper also got accepted, but it's one that I worked on before I even moved to Japan. Oh, thanks, Zane. Yeah, I'm pulling you out of the lurk. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. I mean, it's nothing like huge, but it definitely was something. I really have a goal of trying to get published quite a bit, because that basically means jobs. So like, and it also just means it shows productivity, and it's just how you get paid and stuff eventually. But yeah, I actually did a bunch of, I wrote a paper, like I wrote it like a 40-page manuscript or whatever for this one lab I worked at before I moved here. And they just kind of like sat with it. Because I was like, hey, I'm moving to Japan. Like, this is ready to go. You just need to submit it to a journal. Like, pick your journal and like clean it up to fit the journal standards. But like, I'm kind of done. Like, because I kept being like, let's go. And they just kept dragging their feet. So then I was just like, you know what? It's in your hands. Whatever. It's fine. But I guess they finally picked a journal and submitted it, and it got accepted, which I'm honestly kind of shocked about because I never thought it would get published because it's not very good. But yeah, so that also is cool. So like two papers in 1 month on very, very, very different topics. So that's cool. And then next week I'm going to Kyoto to present that research. You're already stalking me. You've narrowed it down to the very country I live in. Circa, so crafty. Planet Earth. I knew I shouldn't have given it away. You can do an on-screen celebration? Is it doing anything for you? I can't see it. Did it do anything? Maybe it just doesn't show on OBS. I don't know. Oh, there's emotes everywhere? Okay. I can also do this. So sorry. Much louder than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, man, Fox, I wish I didn't have to be a concern for me. This one would be the paper I did before moving here, not interesting. And not really like useful. I think the paper I did before felt like it was just kind of like summarizing what people probably already know. And just kind of was like, I don't know. I don't think that one's like incredibly useful. But the paper I just wrote is useful for a very niche group of people. For most people, probably not exciting, not useful. But for a small group of people, it will be useful for maybe a couple years, and then it will be outdated because that's how science goes. Everyone who's sleeping will be fine until they realize there's no cowboy people. Yeah, then they'll be like, "What? I feel deceived." I found the exact fucking tree on this. Yeah, even Demeet was telling me one time that like somebody here, there was a girl. I think it was in Japan, because I think that's why Demeet was specifically telling me. But like some girl here was posting just like pictures around, and people were able to like locate her just based on like the backgrounds of her photos. They were able to like kind of like triangulate where she was. And so I was like, Jesus, like I never post any photos of places that are like really close to me. So but now you might know that like don't go off the pictures because you won't find me that way. Yeah, thanks. I'm excited though because it is a requirement for my graduation, is I did have to publish one paper in like a respectable journal. So at least I've got that check done. 2 years in, I've already checked that off. So that's good. So now everything else is just like icing on the cake / like me trying to really shoot for the moon. But yeah, I'm a published doctor now. Can't complain. I'm hoping that it just continues. Like I just continue to get things going. It was a very good learning process too. It's not as easy as I thought it would be. I didn't think it was going to be easy, but there's a lot more politics at play with getting published than I originally like kind of took into account. Thank you, Circa. Just let's put how long I've been playing Disco Elysium. I have commitment. Look, I have commitment. I'm sorry, I've been on a lot of tangents today. But also Demeet did bring up the point. So like later this week, stream like normal, but next week streams will be interrupted for a little bit. This time zone stream will be fine, but the other one will be interrupted. But I'll talk about that more later in the week. But you will use it because it'll probably get paid. Now I'm curious too. What the fuck? Isekai emote. That's when they discover. I don't even remember what we were talking about. International for the first time in a long time since things were good. That's when they discovered disco.
Yes.
Sure.
and quantitative easing. It was a market mirage, unfortunately. The 40s dispelled it. An Isola-wide hangover, you might say. So, here we are.
She curtsies. That might be too violent. Yeah, that might get you. Sunless skies. Okay, what's sunless skies, Punch? Tell me more. Also, if you guys don't know Punch Worldwide also streams. Another super chill streamer, super fun. But you also do you do occasionally where it's announcing the new, I don't want to say announcing the news, but that's all I can think of is you kind of do here's the rundown of games that are coming out. Let's watch some trailers. Let's talk about recent events and stuff in the gaming world. So sometimes I'll tune in just for those because I don't usually hear about games and stuff. Sunless Skies is a tremendous game. Okay. Is it Sunless Sea? Yeah, is it related to Sunless Sea? I don't know what Sunless Sea is either, but yeah, go check out Punch. Very, very, very chill. Good vibes all the time. Always good vibes. Occasionally Max there, so slightly less good vibes those times. I'm just kidding. But no, just very, very good. Ooh, 70. Baby. It's related, but Sunless is better? The skies or the seas? They both have sunless. Set in the same world. Okay. Oh, Sane, you've played it too? Okay. So some fans here. Okay, skies. Skies is better. I was like, wait, which one? Uh-oh, Circa found the emote. You gotta DM me it or something. If it's too violent for... I don't want to get you in trouble. Thanks.
For her to be where she is,
but yeah,
Wild Pines Group must have picked the right
Wendy and I
side.
both want to see. Check out Punch or Punch Out Check. To me, this is what I mean. This is what I mean by you causing trouble. Go watch Punch. You're captain of a ship in a crazy world where London is in space and the writing is on par with Disco. That's why the name sounds familiar. Yes, 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 yes. This was one of the ones I think that was listed as a potential words are failing me today. A potential in the family of Disco. I think a spiritual sort of not successor, but similar vibes. I think I did read that. Okay, I'm pausing to see this emote. Jesus. I mean, it's alright. It's not that violent. I mean, it's PlayStation 1 graphic violence, but you say that I have the ability, you think I have the ability to know how to capture different things on stream. Circa stream cut out. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not as talented as Circa is. I used to have a screen for browsing. Nah, I don't know. Circa will have to show. It's good though. I'm not more. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, yeah. Tally up the bully count. Fallen London. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I gotta try this. Maybe this sounds good. This sounds good. Okay, that's enough about the times.
They are. Who knows? An afterbloom may yet come.
Whoops. Lila. Lila. 何を食べたい, Lila?
Anyway,
Kibble?
Enough sentimentality. Is there anything else you want to know?
What is that? Point to Cindy the Skull.
The girl in the old lady rags?
Yes.
Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture.
I got a little boob. Ah, Lila, thank you. I love that your cat thinks I'm cool. Worth it, especially if you've never played a mud. Oh, I used to play muds back in the day. Multi-user dungeons, you mean? Or is this a different acronym? Oh man. I used to play Muds and Mucks back in the day. Those were my jams. Infraculture?
Yes. You and I belong to the supraculture.
Oh.
We're common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant, those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags.
Oh no, am I infraculture? You feel like I would have been past this conversation by now if I was streaming as you finished work. Yeah, circa. No. It's fine. No, we would have been stuck in this conversation anyway. Trust me. It's similar, but you get new stories every month. Oh, okay. Demeter, are you also purring and snuggling the screen right now? I'm concerned. Yeah. Although, like I said, Circa, I'm still impressed because Max said you get more distracted than I do on stream. So you get that crown. You get the distraction crown. It's very shiny. Hope you wear it proudly.
She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture.
I mean, I get it. I understand everything, make it more complicated, so I don't know if that's a good answer. Okay, now explain the same thing but to a child. I'll say number 2, because I mean, I don't need her to dumb it down. Punch, you are not making a mistake. You're not making a mistake by following Circa. Circa is a true tech goddess and amazing. Now you're hearing 2 Ursaka. Oh no, that's too many, I'm afraid.
I can't.
Oh.
That's how simple it is. One may dye their hair green and wear their grandma's coat all they want. Capital has the ability to subsume all critiques into itself. Even those who would critique Capital end up reinforcing it instead.
That's the rub of it. Or you might be making a mistake so bad that it goes around in a Circa and becomes a not mistake. Let's hope so.
All right. What next?
She pauses to take a long, leisurely sip of tea.
Suddenly, you're not so sure you're part of the supraculture.
I think I might be part of the infraculture.
And what would that be?
Disco. I don't know, I just feel it.
Ah, yes. That is what counts, I suppose. For my part, I was more of a new girl.
New girl? Oh my god. You gotta finally do your... Yes, Punch, I'm going to finish this playthrough. I'm determined. We're going to finish this playthrough. I'm gonna finally finish this game at some point. Maybe. You forgot about a bag of cheese in your fridge once and it turned into a superculture. I had some tofu in my fridge lately. I just threw it away. But it was also becoming a bit of a superculture. It was in the back and I hadn't realized it. Capital has the ability to subsume all critiques into itself, has been the background image on the r Disco Elysium subreddit for the past couple weeks. That is tragic. I mean, it's a good quote though, but tragic. February, I was gonna say, I was like really hoping I would finish it before the new year, but I guess we'll see. The new?
The new. A cultural era. And the name of the decade it ravished, the 30s. It came out of post-revolutionary Revachol. It was ultra-liberal.
I might need to put it on the background of something soon too, because it is pretty good. It's very depressing though.
It involved lots of partying, as you might imagine, and champagne-colored everything.
Oh.
By the looks of it, that would have been when you came of age. Now.
She raises her eyebrow at you. Sounds fun. I can't remember a single thing.
Wasn't it Guillaume Le Million who said, if you can remember the new, you weren't there?
Team third paper before Disco. Taboon. I do have hopes to submit another one by December. But it won't, I mean, it takes them months to decide. I finally got the nat. It takes them months to decide to whether or not they want to publish it, so we still have a chance. I might finish her doctorate first. Yeah. Damn it. Thank you, Wendy. It's been a delight as always to have you. I hope you have a beautiful evening. Take care of yourself. Everyone say bye-bye to Wendy. Also, if you didn't know, Wendy has a book. Go buy Wendy's book. Beautiful book of poetry. But yeah, have a delightful time. There's a link to the book if you want it. Yeah, it's a book of poetry. Wendy wrote. It's really good. You can get it from your local Amazon. That's the link to the Amazon Asia, but I think it just reroutes you to whatever your Amazon is. What can I say? I'm a disillusioned American. Yeah. Wait, Guillaume Le Million? I was just thinking about that guy. Whatever happened to him?
Ah, yes. This is not very central to reality, is it?
I still want to know.
I can't be 100% sure, but I believe he died due to complications from
Seems
venereal
about right.
disease.
You're gonna buy her book in every territory? Or at least once. There you go. Yeah, one of the two bunch. Are you sure he didn't die of autoerotic asphyxiation? Are you saying he didn't vanish in a puff of stardust? Which one? That's the question you should ask. It denied you. Oh, it's the pay. Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably because it's like I have it linked to like the Asia one. Are you sure you didn't die of autoerotic asphyxiation?
You can't get a venereal disease from that, can you?
Which one?
All of them.
Oh, okay. So you're saying he didn't vanish in a puff
I'm
of stardust?
afraid no. But then again, one can't be entirely sure. It's all part of his mystique. Ask someone else and you may get a more champagne-coloured take.
Champagne-coloured take.
Anyway, what other basic facets of reality should we discuss?
It led you to Australia. Are you just in Australia now, Punch? Watch out for the spiders. That's all for now. I think we're
Glad
good.
to have been of assistance. The little that I know.
Thank you. Okay. Good thing for saving because I forgot about that existing. I could probably level up, but I still kind of want to like wait because there's other like skill checks and things I might need to do. I want to go talk to Cindy again. Actually, let's go look at the body one more time. I'm all over the place, I know. But I haven't looked at the body for a while. If you search for it on US Amazon, you don't find it. But if you Google it, you find it. Do the white checks? You mean with her? With Joyce? Okay. Demeet demands it. You tried to order a clear rain jacket and pants from Cerberus, but they can't send it to you because of the fluoropolymer. Oh, and it's banned in the US. Oh, interesting. With everyone. Fine.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
She pats her wet raincoat. Okay, I could use a coat like that. The rain is freezing.
Sadly, I need this one myself. It's hydrophobic, repels water, almost magically.
Look at
the
that.
Company makes
Everyone's
them for
supporting
offshore
Wendy.
platform
Heck
personnel.
yeah.
Very sturdy.
What's a hardcover? Where's a hardcover? Does it come in hardcover?
What I can do for you is answer some questions. Nothing like talking to pass a rainy day. More lessons in basic reality.
All right, we can
My
try
favorite
the
part of the day.
esprit de
Go
corps
ahead. Ask
first.
me
How about that
anything.
one to meet? So think of something close to you.
It remains a mystery what you mean by this something close. This isn't about you. It's about reality.
Okay. This one's impossible, but we can give it a shot. What is reach for something fundamental?
A strange coldness comes over you as you look at the world. The waves sway the sloop slowly. That's all.
How close did we get? This one was not close at all. Ooh, close-ish. That's okay. 11. Yeah. I mean, those are pretty good rolls, but dang near impossible. Okay.
Glad to have been of assistance.
I didn't say anything. All right, let's go look at a body. Kuno's still throwing rocks at him.
There he still is, looking right through you.